To begin, review the I-983 instruction page on the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement website. Enter your full name exactly as it appears on your SEVIS-issued I-20 form. Enter your email address. Enter the University of Texas at Dallas. If applying based on a previously obtained STEM degree from the past, enter the name of the school that awarded the degree. If applying based on your most recently obtained STEM degree from UTD, enter the University of Texas at Dallas. Enter the SEVIS code of the school recommending the STEM OPT, including the 3-digit suffix. You can find the SEVIS school code on your I-20. The code for UT Dallas is DAL214F00379000. Enter the name Sarah Koo. Phone number 972-883-4189. Email address issocurrent@utdallas.edu and address 800 West Campbell Road, Richardson, Texas 75080. Enter your SEVIS identification number. This number can be found on your I-20. Enter the period you are requesting to work on STEM OPT. For students on a 12-month OPT requesting a STEM OPT extension, the start date will be the day after your current 12-month OPT ends. The end date is 24 months after the start date. Enter your STEM major that qualifies you for the STEM OPT extension and the degree's zip code. You can find your major and zip code on your I-20. Enter the academic level upon which you are basing STEM OPT. For example, enter bachelor's, master's, or PhD. Enter the date when the degree upon which STEM OPT will be based was awarded. Check yes if your STEM OPT request is based on a STEM degree obtained before your most recent STEM degree. Check no if your STEM OPT request is based on your most recently obtained STEM degree. Enter the U.S. CIS number found on your current EAD card. Review the certification and affirm the statement with your signature, printed name, and date. Enter the employer name. Enter the employer or company mailing address. Enter the employer website URL if available. If no website exists, enter NA. Enter the employer identification number or EIN. Provide the number of full-time employees in the United States. Enter the company's NAICS code. Enter the hours the student will work per week. In order to qualify for STEM OPT, students must work a minimum of 20 hours per week. Enter the date when the student will begin the STEM OPT training with the employer. Enter the dollar amount of salary, stipend, and/or other compensation, and the frequency of pay, per hour, week, biweekly, monthly. Other compensation may include housing, transportation, and costs. The terms and conditions of a STEM practical training opportunity, including duties, hours, and compensation, must be commensurate with those applicable to similarly situated U.S. workers, except that a STEM OPT participant must work at least 20 hours per week while employed. The employer official with signatory authority, who is an appropriate individual in the employer's organization, familiar with the student's goals and performance, and has signatory authority for the employer, should review the certification and affirm the statement with their signature, printed name, date, and printed name of the company. To ensure the academic benefit and integrity of the extension, federal regulations require each STEM OPT student prepare and execute with his or her prospective employer a formal training plan that identifies learning objectives and a plan for achieving those objectives. The STEM OPT student and his or her employer must work together to finalize the plan. Enter the student's name exactly as it appears on the student's I-20. Enter the employer's name as it appears in Section 3, Employer Information. Enter the employer's site name, which may be the same as employer name in Section 3. However, if the student is working for a branch or subsidiary of a larger entity, or anywhere other than the headquarters, provide the name of this worksite. Enter the exact address of the worksite where the STEM practical training will take place. Enter the name of the appropriate individual in the employer's organization who is familiar with and will monitor the student's goals and performance. This may or may not be the same employer official in Section 4. Enter the title of the supervisor or official. Enter the email address of the supervisor or official. Enter the phone number of the supervisor or official. Describe what tasks and assignments the student will carry out during the training and how these relate to the student's STEM degree. The plan must cover a specific span of time and detail specific goals and objectives. Describe the skills, knowledge, and techniques the student will learn or apply, how the student will achieve the goals set out in his or her training, and the training curriculum, including the timeline. Explain how the employer provides oversight and supervision of individuals filling positions like the named F1 student. If the employer has a training program or related policy in place that controls such oversight and supervision, a description of this program or policy may suffice to answer the question. Provide any additional pertinent information. The individual who signs this certification need not be, but can be, the same individual who signed the employer certification in Section 4. An employee with signatory authority for the employer should review the certification and affirm the statement by signature. Concerning the statement under number 4 in this section, please note that material changes in the plan can include, but are not limited to, the following: any change of employer identification number resulting from a corporate restructuring, any reduction in compensation from the amount previously submitted on the I-983 form, training plan for STEM OPT students that is not tied to a reduction in hours worked, any significant decrease in hours per week that a student engages in a STEM training opportunity, any decrease in hours below the 20 hours per week minimum required under this rule. For any other questions about completing your I-983, contact an ISSO advisor by email, phone, or by visiting the ISSO during advising hours. Thank you for watching.